Surrounded by. I am surrounded by.
I'm often surrounded by.
The entire system is surrounded by
Freaking idiots.
Surrounded by idiots.
Idiots.
Hello? Oh, wow. Listen to me. Here we go.
Yeah, we in the lab.
Hey, man. Good job.
Thank you, man. You know, it's a cool little setup.
Looks really nice in here. Like, I'm actually like, wow. Like, Jesus Christ. First of all, look at your setup, your nostalgia.
You know, a little history for me.
This is my child. You probably stole this this is my shit.
Listen, I have two of these.
Yeah, exactly. No,
I have
but I
another one
have
out
one
there.
too. Wait, well, which one
Pokemon
is that? Pokemon Silver. Did you get gold? I mean, yellow. The one Pikachu was just walking with you the entire time.
No,
so you didn't have to
I
put
was
him in
never
the
the iPod we talked about.
iPod, yeah.
But no,
Before we get off that iPod, it's just a natural click to the buttons when
it's kind of like the iPhone click now. But it's not the same.
You know what? I miss the button, the fingerprint. I miss the fingerprint because I hate having to look at my phone for it to unlock. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really miss just put my finger, it's open, and then you just do your thing. That shit was fly. Bring that back, Apple, please.
Yeah, but it's nicer having the full
screen,
the full face.
No, I agree, but I feel like they can put the technology so it's the full face and the button just has a screen on it too, so you could just, you know.
They could, but Samsung will do it, and then Apple will do it like 5 years later, and people will be like, "Oh,
Samsung will do it,
it's
and
back."
no one else. Yeah. No one will buy it. Apple will buy the technology.
Apple's what was it? They're finally number one. I didn't know this. All the years up until this year, Samsung was the number one selling
because
phone.
Apple had to use their chips.
Right.
They didn't. Apple just started going into their manufacturing their own chips,
And
right?
It's India now.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but like it's theirs. They used to have Samsung chips in them apples, so it's like you can't make it without us. So it's like, of course we're number one. We're your dad. Like
You source all the products from us.
Yeah, so it's like
exactly.
you look nice, but like it's still us.
Did you hear about? I was reading about this. Well, this isn't actually something to laugh at. I probably shouldn't.
I'm gonna laugh. But I don't think
no.
you should bring it up.
So in Alabama, they executed the first person with nitrogen gas.
How'd it go?
Okay, so what's funny about it is it's not, the guy committed a crime.
Yeah.
So we'll start there.
Are we sure?
Well, yeah, that's a gray area too. But
because I hate when people get like charged. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to
go.
But I hate when people get charged and everybody's like, "Well, the court of law, the justice is served." That's what they said, and I'm like,
but cases have been repealed.
You know how many innocent people have gone through the court of law, and that's the judicial system, and that's the law working for us. And they're like, I wasn't there. Like, I didn't do this stuff.
And then 20 years later, they're making a movie about their life, and they're crying in front of a judge like,
And here's $5 million for you, 20 years. I will attack the judge like that man.
That jumped over the thing.
I even with the money coming, I would jump.
Oh, yo, that dude. Oh, I wish I had a video of that. Hold on. What would you look up for that? Guy who
jumps at judge.
Guy jumps at judge.
I think if he wasn't like crazy.
You hear that? That's the beautiful garage.
Okay.
But the gate on the audio, you don't hear it? Yeah.
Okay. It's just more of a rumble.
It's a royal rumble.
I think if bro wasn't loony, he probably would have a chance at some type of sport because like he kept going up. Like when he hopped, he kept like escalating, and I was like, that's a gift.
And then the judge had him come back the next day. She was like, no, I want to talk to you.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. They're going to do everything. They're throwing the book at him.
Oh, 100%.
Because that if the judge don't do nothing, that sets a precedent. that sets a precedent for people to be like, well, you know what?
I'm gonna
beat the judge ass real
Why
quick.
not?
I only get 1 extra year. No, they're like, you're going away for life, buddy, because if motherfuckers know that you can get off with beating a judge ass and only get 1 year.
That guy though has to have could you imagine how everyone else goes to jail?
Yeah.
But he got something.
So do you think like he's gonna go in jail and like they're gonna be like, yo, you the one?
No, it's gonna be like it's gonna be like a bad Hulu movie. They're gonna be like,
you got the juice now.
And everybody in that's my dog. That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah, you know, he beat up Judge Swanson. Yeah, the one that gave you 5 years.
Yeah,
Judge
gave my cousin 30.
Beat her ass, bro. And the nigga got hops.
Okay, so this is going back to this. So I just want to read you a few headlines.
Yeah.
And this is what's comical about it. U.S. Supreme Court rules Alabama can proceed with the country's first execution by nitrogen gas. Next headline.
Okay.
What happened at the first nitrogen gas execution?
Did you click it?
Then UN Rights Office expressed regret for Alabama nitrogen gas execution. So, some bullet points. The first article. Got it. You got to turn TV on. Got to screen it for you. Got to screen.
Pull it up, Jamie.
Yeah, pull it up, Jamie. Yes, sir. The U.S. Supreme Court ruled that Alabama can proceed with using nitrogen gas for execution.
Of course, it's Alabama.
Clearing the way for Kenneth Eugene Smith to be the first person to be put to death. No, I don't want to update my TV.
Don't personnel, yes.
To be the first person to put to death by this method since 1982. Critics argue that this method is cruel and experimental. Okay, that's the first thing. Then we're going to go to the next one. What happened during the nation's first?
Here we go. Fuck. Nitrogen?
Kenneth Eugene Smith became the first person to be executed using nitrogen gas in Alabama. Critics argue that his shaking and convulsions during the execution proved their concerns about the method. Smith's wife and family members witnessed the execution through a separate viewing room. Smith made an I love you sign to them before his death. There's another one I read. Hold on.
So when they say Smith's wife and family members, like, do they mean his kids? Or, like, do they mean his mother? Because it's fucked up if his kids had to witness that.
This is the thing. Alabama officials expected Smith to lose consciousness quickly, but witnesses report that he appeared to be gasping for air. And the execution took 25 minutes.
So they tortured that man. What was his crime?
That's what we should know. What was his crime?
What did he do? What did he do to deserve this?
Was the juice worth the squeeze? Was he black?
Was he black? Was he black? I mean, shit. That's not a. We need to know. Was he black?
Let's see.
What was his crime to deserve this?
Okay, he was not black.
Okay,
this is not a black face.
Ooh, what is he?
Okay, so what do you do? Let's read Wikipedia's explanation.
Possibly Sicilian.
The execution of Kenneth Eugene Smith, January 25th, took place. We know that. Smith was convicted on March 18th, 1988. Jeez, murder for hire of Elizabeth Sennett in Colbert County, Alabama. Charles Sennett Sr., Elizabeth's husband, recruited Billy Gray Williams to murder his wife. Williams, in turn, recruited Smith and John Forrest Parker to assist in the murder. Smith and Parker carried out the murder and stabilized Elizabeth Sennett to death at her home in Colbert County. A week after Elizabeth's murder, Charles Sennett Sr. killed himself when he learned he was a suspect in murder. Billy Gray Williams was sentenced to life imprisonment without the possibility of parole. Smith and John Forrest were both sentenced to death.
Okay, so he was a murder for hire. He was a hired gun.
He was the hired gun.
So basically, a husband hired him to kill his wife. He killed the wife, and the husband killed himself when he was suspected as a suspect, and then they put them in jail, and they gave them low key.
But Parker got lethal injection, so he won in this situation.
I mean, look at his face though. He looks like he looks like a problem.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have thought he was a murder for hire. He looks more like pedo.
Yeah, he looks.
It looks a bit pedo.
I mean, who's to say he's not a pedo? But like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not up to us to say he is or isn't.
All I know is.
But I'm you know what? I'm listen. Depending on how the trial went, and if like yes, it was him, clear cut. There's no question about it.
But then why did you try? Why you got to try new shit out on me?
Fuck him. Like no, like not like on some G shit. Like it's like he killed people as a job. like somebody,
facts.
Somebody found him.
But 25 minutes, bro. That's a bit. That's a bit.
No, it is a lot. But he could die. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but why can't we just do the proven methods? Just give me the lethal injection. You're gonna do some shit. Why did we stop doing this in 1980? Because
you gotta,
apparently it doesn't fucking work.
Gotta experiment to find out what you like. You know, it's just like
listen.
You might have to.
if it's any consolation, the Biden administration called Smith's execution troubling.
Of course they did,
and will continue to enforce a moratorium on federal executions.
I wonder what Trump would say.
Trump would have said what you said. He's a loser, not a good guy. Loser
had to go.
Losers have to go. Some say nitrogen. Some say nitrogen gas. Some say no.
No, because it's like keeping it being like he's not a good man. He's a bad dude. You know what I'm saying? Unless he's wrongfully convicted, then damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
But like, if he did this, like he's a bad dude and he liked to kill. Here I go killing again. Like he's like that's the time he's on.
Here I go killing again.
That's the time he's on. So it's like he could die, bro. Low key, like the same.
He can
die.
No, he's dead. Don't worry.
No, good. But it's like damn, right? But it's like also. It's
what
like,
if that was like his first job? First job.
That's
never killed nobody before.
He
was like,
he was successful.
I just had a little girl. I gotta get a little extra money.
And the only way I could get that bread.
I only know one way, mama.
I don't know nothing else. I learned it from you.
I'm a product of my environment.
No, so it's like, but it's also like, you know.
I'll get a little closer to the mic, or you can pull it towards you.
I feel like there are certain crimes where like I'm fine with you dying.
Well, yeah,
and like I'm fine with you dying painfully. Like I don't like. There are certain times I'm like I'm good with you dying.
Yeah,
painfully.
if you like hurt women or children,
like oh my god, like if you hurt, abuse like women or children,
black people,
black folk. But the thing about it is though, our judicial system is so fucked that it's like they get it wrong a lot.
Yeah.
So like they get it wrong a lot. So people who may have not done anything, now the public, everyone is like, oh, well, he did it.
Right.
And now it's like, now everybody's like, and then I'm coming in like, he can die. And all the while, brothers in there like, I didn't do it though.
No, it's because now also with the internet, it's the public opinion.
And there is no longer innocent until proven guilty. You are guilty.
Oh yeah.
There's no proven innocent. If you are accused, you are guilty. And even if you are, vindicated, even if you're vindicated, it don't matter, bro. Like they're not gonna blast the vindication they blasted this whatever they said about you.
It will be an annotation on the article.
Noted.
That's and then the hit piece will land. The other piece, and they'll even write the title, the headline, the wrong way, just to make you,
We made a mistake, but did we?
In 2000, they said.
It's crazy. It's crazy. So it's like, you don't even know what to be mad at. You don't even know. But it's like, I guess, I don't know. You getting that new Apple VR headset?
No.
No?
No, not currently.
Well, second generation? You gonna wait a couple generations?
Yeah, for sure. Very quickly. That's recording, right? That guy's recording. Okay, just make sure.
Yeah.
I always...
No, you got to.
Smoking weed is not conducive to having to start 3 cameras and having to, make sure things are recorded. It's.
Did you forget to turn on the audio?
What?
It's like you just wiggle something.
Oh
on
no.
the TV. I was like,
I was trying to use my Elgato.
Yeah.
But it's easier to just screen record the iPad.
True.
Just trying. You have stuff. So you go, I should find a way to use this, and then you complicate things for yourself, and you're like, ah.
So are the two cameras? Do you see them on the iPad or
No,
you don't see them on the iPad? Okay.
That's why, I was like, making sure that guy, because I know I was talking to you, and boop.
Yeah.
But yeah, VR headset. No, I heard something too, where it's you have to buy different batteries and shit.
No, I ain't hear nothing about that.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
Yeah, they're gonna have.
Huh? But don't you use it while it's plugged in? Aren't you using it while it's plugged in? Yeah, while it's plugged in. Yeah, so I feel how do you have battery life if you can only use it when it's plugged in?
This why don't we look? I have the iPad. Why don't we look this up? What
Jamie? I'm gonna be saying that all day now, man.
Batteries.
Hey, man, shout out to Jamie.
Oh yeah.
By the way,
from the JRE podcast, that guy is
Jamie from Joe
legend.
Rogan. Never seen his face, but
I've seen him. He doesn't look like he sounds.
No,
at all.
No,
at all. Matter of fact,
I really thought Jamie was scrawny, white.
He's scrawny, but he has a ponytail.
That's somebody that Joe Rogan would be.
No, he looks like somebody Joe Rogan would hang out with, but it's hilarious because I'm like, let's see. No, I don't want to update my TV right now. I'm doing a show.
But hey, you should update your TV. No.
I'm not signed into Instagram.
That's Jamie?
That's Jamie.
That's not Jamie.
Jamie looks like.
Yes, it is.
Fucking Jamie.
Hold on.
No, Jamie's younger than that. His voice sounds like.
Yeah, no.
No. Let me show you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Jamie.
That's Jamie. But hold on. Now he has the ponytail.
Not gonna lie.
What? He's bald.
That man is balding.
Yeah, he's not bald yet.
Well, they got procedures for that. You go to Turkey.
Go to Colombia.
Go to Colombia. I love Colombia so much. It's the best.
Wait, so what was that like?
It was amazing.
It was amazing.
It was I don't want to be here in America.
What's so great? People go out there and they say
and they change their entire life.
I know a guy who moved from Vegas to there.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? It's the only thing you got to do is learn Spanish. Other than that, why wouldn't you go to paradise, a cheap paradise where you could just live? I was eating tomahawk steaks every day for $30, bro.
Oh, you could just go to Bali. Be a Balianaire with Russell Simmons.
No. Oh, I'm okay. Where's Bali? Bali's in
Thailand.
Bali's in Thailand.
Oh no, Bali's in Indonesia.
I thought it was a part of Bali's. Bali's not even Bali sound. Is it that cheap in Bali?
No, Bali's pretty cheap, I think. Look at that.
Thailand was fun. We went in college.
I haven't been to Thailand. I'd like to go.
We were in college for a globalization class. We was there for 2-3 weeks, and somebody got stabbed with a spear.
In Thailand?
Mm-hmm.
But
his
how?
nipple was gone.
But how? His nipple. What a detail. What a detail.
His nipple.
He went to Thailand and got a mastectomy.
But it's his nipple.
That's tough.
Nah, it was what happened? One night everybody went out clubbing. It was dude's birthday. It was one night I stayed home. I stayed in a hotel.
Yeah.
I was I don't really feel like going out.
Yeah.
They all go out. Next thing I hear, my boy comes back. He was like, they stabbed her. I'm like, what? They was like, yeah, we went to a club and he was talking to the bouncer and they didn't want to let us in. So he started trying to flex and be like, oh, y'all ain't going, and start talking little shit. And then I think the bouncer tried to attack him. But when you fight one of them, you fight all of them.
Yeah, you can't fuck with bouncers, man. No, because
we run this area. This is first of all, this is our town. This is our area. So you gonna fight that club over there,
And you not from here.
and they don't. Also, they were having problems with Nigerians or something like that, and so they don't.
Y'all close enough.
Y'all sound the same when you scream. So it's just like so like
That's hilarious.
so yeah, like and then in that scuffle he got stabbed with a spear. And then, Morehouse College students are now rumbling with the goddamn locals in Thailand, Bangkok, and getting stabbed.
So how did that get handled? So he just got stabbed
and went to the hospital. They were screaming like that. What would you imagine? Ah, I'm dying. Go to the hospital. You scared, but they got better health care than us. Probably everybody has better health care than
Well, I mean, you could see someone and it won't cost you an arm and a nipple.
Yeah,
But you see what I did there. But I don't think that, like, let's just be real. The hospital is going to look very...
We don't know that. You're being racist. I wasn't there. I was in my hotel room.
I'm being racist?
I had nothing.
Third world country is not a race. That is a thing. That is a real tangible thing. I can't imagine unless you are at literally the best hospital in Thailand. Now, I think like how your plan would work or what it would cost.
Yeah.
That would make way better than America.
Yeah.
But
so they have a...
How updated do you think their machines are?
I was in my hotel room. I was tired that night. I was not able to see how outdated their ventilators are, sir. I don't know how good their metal, their scanner, their CAT scans are, sir. I didn't get the luxury of going to the hospital with my screaming friend in my bloody arms. But no, they got a king. And like, so because I was doing shit like going to the movies. Like I was going to the movies. Like everybody was going to play with tigers and shit. And I was like, I'm going to the mall and I'm about to watch all the movies. Like that's what I like. I like movies.
So wait. What kind of movies? Are we talking Thailand cinema or you just went and saw Mr. and Mrs. Smith in fucking Thailand?
What movie did I see in Thailand? That's actually a good because I don't remember what.
We're gonna go see The Incredibles.
No,
y'all go play with tigers.
No, I do that all the time. There's a story I'll tell. I'll tell. All right, so when I was in England, I was like 14 or something. I was with my mom. It was my mom, my cousin Javani, and her best friend, and we were all just traveling England. And I something happened, and she was mad at me. And I was like, yeah, I'll call my dad. And she took my phone. It was a flip phone and broke it in half. And I just stared at her for like 1 minute. Like, I just like stared at her like, are you crazy? We are in a foreign country and you are going to break my phone? Like, you don't know what I would, how you going to find. And then I just turned around and walked away and I disappeared.
You put that together quick. How you gonna bum, bum, bum.
It took 1 minute. And like, even my cousin, when he explains it to me, he was like, bro, you stared at her for 1 minute and then you just turned around and walked away and just went into the abyss.
Where did you go?
I went to the fucking movies, bro.
Where's the nearest cinema?
I was in England. She broke my phone. I was like, bet you lost your son in England. Now what are you going to tell my dad? And then
I don't know. He's somewhere watching Made in Manhattan. I don't know what.
I was watching The Breakup with Jennifer Aniston and Vince Vaughn. That's the movie that came out.
Watched a movie about Chicago.
Yeah, it
went all the way to London.
It's Vince Vaughn in his heyday. This is
that is a very good movie.
This is Vince Vaughn. This is old school Vince Vaughn.
No, it's legendary Vince Vaughn.
This is like when Vince Vaughn is like, I'm running back to back to back to back. Wedding Crashers, Vince Vaughn.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on my shit right now, Vince Vaughn. So I'm like, oh, Vince Vaughn, Jennifer Aniston, let's fucking do it. I'm mad. Let's go.
I'm mad.
Let's go watch a fucking good ass rom-com, you know? And I'm 14 years old, fucking idiot. I was watching fucking Happy Days when I was 8.
Oh,
Like,
bro, Happy Days was that on Nick at Night?
oh my God, and on Nick at Night. I was excited to get home.
Bro.
And before I had to go to sleep, because you know Nick and Night, it turned to Nick and Night at like 8, 9 or something.
Because they
like
had
that.
the Brady Bunch first.
It was the Brady Bunch. Then they had Happy Days. Then they had Bewitched. And that's fucked up because kids will never be able to have that anymore. You understand? We were able to it went from cartoons to, hey, why don't we educate you on the history of television? Here's Bewitched. Here's I Love Lucy.
I see what you're saying.
Here's
Yeah.
I would have never watched The Monkees, Happy Days, I Love Lucy.
Right.
I would have never watched Magilla Gorilla. I would have never watched like on Boomerang.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Even Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
I was born in 1990. These like a lot of these cartoons are way before my time.
Right.
I didn't understand I Am Lucy. I was like, it's a good show. I didn't know I Love Lucy, but I didn't know about Desilu. I didn't know that they basically run Hollywood.
Yes.
I didn't understand that if there was no Lucy and there was no Ricky Ricardo, then there is no Star Trek. Then there's no Star Trek. There's no Miami Vice. There's no nigga. Type in Desilu right now, nigga. Like. Lucy and Ricky are responsible for modern television.
Really? I didn't know any of this. Desilu Productions.
Go down today.
Mission Impossible.
Nigga.
Desi was an American television production company founded and co-owned by husband and wife Desi Arnaz and Lucille Ball. The company is best known for shows such as I Love Lucy, The Lucy Show, Mannix, The Untouchables, Mission Impossible, and Star Trek.
Mm-hmm.
What? I didn't know any of this. So wait. So where was you saying go?
Where was I getting at?
What you were saying, which is very true. We had all these old shows, and these old shows
from the 60s, 70s, 80s.
And we just watched. Come on, like we even watched, like you said, Bewitched. We watched Three's Company. All these shows just came back.
Moving on up to the east side,
the Jeffersons.
Yeah. Like it was a part of my daily programming.
Yeah. Now it's TikTok.
You're not gonna. The Jeffersons is over. Like how are you? They're not gonna. They're not gonna run it anywhere.
Yeah,
it's fucking 5,000 channels.
But they're not gonna run that anywhere.
They're not gonna run that anywhere. When was the last time you seen someone playing Bewitched or anything was just running
Happy Days? The Dick Van Dyke Show.
What nigga? It came out in the 70s, and I know that whistle.
Right. Well, you know what I think it was? In that time, they had to repurpose. Once again, repurposing content. We own it. Let's find a place to put it. Now, it's so easy to make new content.
It's too much,
and it's cheaper. It's probably cheaper than paying these people to relicense it. So they're like, man, we'll just because these people have different deals. You know what I mean? Like, there's no streaming language in Dick Van Dyke's contract.
Bruh.
Come on.
That's actually where I'm at right now. Actually, to turn a little bit, because
this is. I just wanted to show this.
No, do it.
You remember this from
I guess the best way to put it in words
fucking
is just.
Wait, why is this not playing through the speakers?
Even
The
that
breakup.
doesn't do it. That doesn't do it because that's just one person. And what I'm talking about is the pulse of the collective. Oh heck, let me just show you how it's done. Dad, how about a little percussion? Tap tap tapping, tap tap tapping, tap tap tapping, tap tap. And Mom, hi hat.
And just me, bags lost, phone broke in England. In the movie, come. Yeah, just watching this, just enjoying myself. This will make me happy.
Come. That's Harry on the kick drum. Go. And Gary in the house.
So my favorite scene like this in any movie is from Step Brothers when they're driving in the car and they're singing the Step Brothers when they're singing Sweet Child of Mine.
Oh man. Yeah.
Like that's the perfect entrance for a villain. Like
Wait, you know, hold on really quick. I want to figure out why this isn't playing. So I'm learning that I'm getting old, and now I don't know how to work
it's happening.
my devices.
Yeah, man. That's what old people do, man. They don't know how to use stuff
right here?
when they start podcasts.
Oh wait, but it was coming through the HDMI before. I think I might need to use the app. Oh, right here.
Yeah, yep. And then go to the TV.
No, see, yeah. I think I'm gonna have to go. Let me see something. Let me go to the app. Well, anyway, we'll talk.
Oh, I was about to say, yeah, you said right there, Dick Van Dyke don't got no doesn't have streaming in his contract or anything.
Yeah, no.
I've been running around. My dad died in 2006. He didn't have no streaming in his contract.
Yeah.
So why the fuck are we just getting what they say we get on these goddamn streams?
And nobody agreed to this.
No, there's been not one contract signed, sir.
But that's the crazy part. How the fact that you can just do that in a whole industry, and you're just like, well, this is what it is now.
And
Like,
this
what?
is what we gonna give you. We gonna get this to the songwriters get a little bit, y'all get a little bit, but we gonna get it. Like, excuse me?
Yeah, but if you want to change it, just reach out to us.
Call us. Don't sue us.
Just call us.
Don't audit us.
Why didn't you just call us?
Come on, man. Come on, man.
It's nonsense, bro. It's literally nonsense.
It doesn't make sense.
The journey to becoming a university.
Danina, Da Pinta, De Santa Maria. I didn't on a boat while I'm drinking sangria. Every time I come, I produce
What is happening
a quart.
here? I'm just. See, I'm trying to do new stuff.
Oh man.
It's old man stuff.
Bones.
See, and this is why you need a Jamie.
Bones. Jamie. Pull up, Jamie.
What do you need to pull out? Let me see. Oh man. What that's the crazy thing. You can never make movies like Step Brothers today.
No, you can't make The Office today.
You can't make any of that stuff. Like it's a wrap.
Streaming, you know what? To get back to streaming, we had it fucking good.
Yeah.
And I just want to say this shit. We had it good when the only streaming platform was Netflix. And what they did was they put a movie out, they put it in fucking theaters, and then after the theater run, they sell it for a couple months, and then after they sold it for a couple months, what they do? They licensed it to Netflix.
Right.
And then we all had Netflix. So we were all able to get that in one place.
Yeah. Well, it was the revolutionizing of cable. But now everyone, bro, I've started watching Yellowstone. I'm addicted. One of my I won't say I finished it.
I got to the second or third season.
Bro, if you want to watch, so I watched
when they attacked her in the office, and then
Big
homie came in and saved her, and she was like,
Rip.
yeah. I was like, yeah.
So 1823, I watched that first. That's Paramount Plus.
Show. Yeah.
Then 1923, I watched that.
Harrison Ford.
Yeah, Paramount Plus. Now, if you want to watch Yellowstone,
please don't tell me
you either got to have the Paramount Network, not Paramount Plus, the Paramount Network app, or you got to have Peacock.
What is going on?
So if I have one of your apps, I have to have another one of your apps, and then to see the last season, I just make
several emails every month.
But now Peacock has gotten wise to that. They hit you with like literally when you go to the website, they go $4.99, cancel anytime. That's that. There is no like, hey, get a week. No, $4.99. If you can't give us $4.99, you ass probably shouldn't be watching TV,
bro. And the fact that like it's gotten to a point where off principle I ain't doing that
Yeah.
shit. Like what is it? Peacock HBO Max got whacked when they took the HBO out. Now
Yeah,
don't
now it's
nobody
just
fucking
Max.
now it's just
Yeah.
Max. It literally I don't go on that no more at all.
They got some stuff.
They did, but nah, you're not
like-
gonna, bro. After Secession gone, maybe when motherfucking House of Dragon come back, but like Secession is gone,
Yeah,
bro.
Succession
Like
is
I don't have no.
And yeah,
reason to
Barry's
really-
over too.
Barry is done, bro. Also, Barry, one of my favorite shows, dropped the ball on that last season. You know, a lot of people. You don't have to agree with me. I just think it's a superior show, and it was on its way to a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
That last season made it an 8.5.
Yeah.
Like overall.
No,
but
I
the
feel
first
you.
3 seasons,
Because you would think based on the first few seasons, you would, for example, I'm thinking of how it ends, and it's kind of a blur in comparison to like what you think that finale should look like.
you know what that finale should.
Yeah.
First of all, that time jump fucked everything up.
That was
That
weird.
it fucked up the momentum of where we were going.
Yes.
It totally fucked
Yeah.
up the momentum. Cause like to have Barry on the run, ooh,
Right.
that would have been hard. Also, I'm fine with Kusino killing Barry. Like, I'm fine. Like, that makes sense.
Right.
That makes sense for the story. And I was actually fine with Barry's death scene too. Like, I'm
Yeah.
like, yes.
Those pieces should have been there. Yeah.
Those pieces absolutely should have been there. No time jump. Barry should have killed Fuchs because Fuchs did
Yeah.
way too much shit
Yeah.
for him to return his son, give him a nod, and let him go.
That's very true.
Are you crazy? This nigga snitched on you, told your mentor that you killed his woman,
That's very
goddamn
true.
ruined your life, got you into this bullshit in the first place,
Yeah, it all
snitched
kind
on you
of.
4 times.
Yeah, I maybe they. I see what you mean.
There was not enough for and then for Fuchs to kill not Cristobal,
Who did he kill?
He killed what's his
Because
name?
he leaves prison and then
He kills bald nigga Hank.
Hank.
NoHo Hank.
Yeah, NoHo
For
Hank.
Fuchs to kill NoHo Hank, bro, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. That's not how it was supposed to work. And then, all right, I get even the way motherfucking Cristobal died. Cristobal, I felt that. That made me feel some kind of way, like the way they fought. But he fought
Yeah.
so hard for that, and just for it to end, like, all right.
No, I know what you mean. It was a good show.
Like everything was perfect up until that last season, bro. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, like everything was perfect. Even the way, well,
How many seasons did they do? They did
4
4 or 5?
4 or 5, 4. I want to say 4.
Okay.
I want to say 4.
Yeah.
But like Barry was on its way to being like me saying Breaking Bad,
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
like
yeah.
Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, also another show that dropped the ball last season.
Nothing has merged. Also, I feel like the acting world with anything else so well. Like the way Barry merged the like background of the whole acting scene and all that kind of stuff with a whole other story. Yeah, like I've never seen that done before.
I just thought Barry was just brilliant, man. And
Yeah.
like every couple episodes, they have this beautiful episode where it's just like, what the fuck? How did you like in the 3rd season when they have him driving away from the guys that are trying to kill him?
yeah.
And it's all like a one, like it's going through the mirror and then it crashes into the and
Yeah.
I'm like, how are they doing this?
Yeah.
And it all felt like a one shot, and it's like he's riding, like you actually see him on the highway driving. I was like, this is fucking amazing. Or in the 2nd season or the 1st season, where he kills the girls, where he has to go kill the jujitsu master, and he starts beating his ass.
Yeah.
And then the
daughter,
little girl, the daughter turns into like a feral beast.
Starts biting everything. What's his name?
Huh?
What's his name? The lead actor?
It's my favorite. Oh my God.
Man, he's so good.
Since SNL.
I know.
Because I met him at the Directors Guild Award,
No. Where is it? Bill Hader.
Bill Hader.
Bill
Bro,
Hader.
I met him and he's one of the GOATs. So if I see Bill Hader, I'm like, hey bro, you the GOAT, bro.
Yeah.
Just a quick,
Mhm.
sorry to be talking to you next to the stall. All right.
but
hey, bro, you the one. Like
Yeah.
Bill Hader been in my life since I was a little boy when he was on SNL.
Right.
Like he's always been funny, bro.
Yeah.
He's always been hilarious. But now it's like, what are any other shows that's really?
I'm trying to remember the first thing I saw him in.
He did SNL. He was in that Amy Schumer movie where he has a little scene with LeBron James where LeBron don't want to pay for his meal. And
Really?
No, LeBron James is looking at the check and he's like, okay, so I got the egg salad. That was $17. He was like, and I got this. And he was like, are you fucking serious? You're not going to pay the bill? He was like, nah, it's just better for our friendship if we split it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we equals. And it's like, but you're LeBron James. And then at the end, he looks for his wallet and he's like, damn. And he's like, fuck you, man. Really? Okay, I'll pay for it.
That's funny.
Bruh.
He's a voice on Inside Out.
And he was he's in, Bill Hader's in everything.
He
Like
really
Chris
is, man.
Parnell's in everything.
Man, Chris Parnell's the man. I did Suburgatory with him.
Really?
He's the man.
He's a GOAT.
GOAT.
Like he's voices
nuanced.
in everything.
He's the progressive box.
Mhm.
He's Rick and Morty, the father.
The father, yeah.
Yeah. He's
Chris Parnell is the GOAT voice actor. But he's also in Tropic Thunder, Bill Hader.
yes, Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
There we go. That's what I was trying to look. I was like, where's the...
He's in Tropic Thunder. I didn't even realize that was Tom Cruise until like the end credits.
Same. I was like, because I remember I was like, he's supposed to be in this, and then I'm like, oh,
this entire time,
this is incredible makeup. Like, and he did a good job.
he did it. Like, so I like to watch, actor on actor and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And so, what's his name was talking about it, Ben Stiller, and he was like, I gave the script to Tom Cruise, and Tom Cruise was like, man, this is a good script, man, but I feel like you're missing something. You're missing one thing. You're missing the weight on the production's neck, which is the studio. You have to give the studio. You have to show the studio. And he was like, I want to play the studio. I want to play the producer. He was like, the only thing is I want fat hands and I want to dance. And Ben Stiller was like, what?
I want fat hands and I want to dance. But when Tom Cruise says that, you go,
Yes.
oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
hands and
we'll find
dance.
these, hands.
Yeah. We're doing it. And he did it and he killed that shit. You can't make Tropic Thunder.
No chance.
Can't make The Office.
Whole blackface.
Bro. And he did
No way.
it so meticulous. He did it so good.
It's
And
well done.
And it's not just that he's in blackface. He's like a character in a character in a character, showing the lengths of how far an actor will go for his role.
Yeah.
So it's like, and they did so good showing those little clips in the beginning of him being the gay priest.
Yeah.
With Spider-Man and shit like
Yeah.
that. So it's like I'm showing you that he is willing to go
Anywhere.
way for.
Yeah.
Man, I don't drop character until DVD commentary, man. That man is. Robert Downey Jr. is honestly one of the GOATest of actors.
No, he's an incredible actor.
Like he's like the one, not the two. Like he.
Well, his bank account reflects that. So I don't think he left any money on the table in his
He
career.
still get Marvel checks. Like, well, I mean, of course that's forever. But what I'm saying is like, ain't he like one of the producers now? Like,
yeah, they did a deal with him that they literally said they'll never do again.
yeah, like they. You can never do. I started this. If anybody is supposed to get paid for life on all of Marvel, it is Jon Favreau.
Robert Downey Jr.
and Kevin Feige.
Yeah.
Though that they deserve checks for life. Every movie that comes out, 1% goes to him, 1% goes to him, 1% goes to him.
And boy, what a large 1% that is.
1% crazy, goddammit. Even with Marvel not doing so hot right now, that's still 100% still crazy.
Now, I would like your opinion on why that is.
Okay.
I have my own opinions.
They're making ass movies.
But I'm not a super, I'm not a superhero guy. So it just feels like my thing is it just feels like too much. You saw the
Fatigue.
South Park. No, not only that, you saw the South Park Panderverse.
What is it? Make it gay and put a chick in it.
Like it's turning into you know why they're doing what they're doing, and it feels like okay, like it's cool if we just make like something that's good. Like it doesn't have to fit or check every box because most things that are good don't check every box. That's what makes something great.
All right, so look, man, I'm gonna say this. I think that yeah, okay, so they're trying to there's a couple things. There's a few things. So it's not just that. It's also it's a mixture of there is superhero fatigue. They're making the same movie over and over again with the same formula.
Right.
If you keep doing the same formula, everybody's like, "Oh, this is gonna happen. Oh, I bet a major beam in the sky is gonna happen." Like it's the same shit. And then also when they have things that are inspired, and like you have people like Chloe Zhao who did the Internals, and like she shot it against like all natural, real settings and everything, and like natural light, not on a stage and all that stuff. So it's like, and then people are bashing that. So it's like you damned if you do, damned if you don't, because you're in a place where people are just tired of the shit.
Right.
But also it comes into a mix of, and I say this lightly, and I'm very willing to, like, you know, anybody could talk to me about it. Maybe I'll change my opinion, but I feel like, you know, they're pandering to women. You know, I understand wanting to build a woman audience, and I understand also wanting to give women representation, but I feel like a lot of the things, like it's like slightly like a little bit like too on the nose, or like it's like we can tell like we know this is your game.
Exactly.
We know what you're trying to do, and you're forcing it, and this has always been a male dominated. It's always been this is for the boys. Like this is for the boys. The boys like more comic books. There are girls and women absolutely that love that shit.
But they're not the bottom line.
No, your majority of your bottom line, the majority of your consumers are boys, are young men. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and you keep on doing things. So like WandaVision was tight to me. I enjoyed that TV show. I thought they did really well. I even enjoyed She-Hulk. A lot of people didn't enjoy She-Hulk.
I heard people didn't.
Niggas hated She-Hulk. They despised it. I thought it was fun because I was like, I feel like they're actually playing in the sandbox of Marvel and using all the characters that they put in this universe.
Right.
So every episode they jump to a new character and new thing. I'm like, they're actually trying to play in this universe that first is telling a contained story. So I'm like, that's cool. I like that. But then they keep on, they like, Captain Marvel was ass, bro. And then Captain Marvel 2 was so bad. And I fuck with Tiana Parrish. I fuck with even the little girl that played Miss Marvel. The Miss Marvel show inspired, like the way they shot it and the way they went, and they had like little animations and VFX and stuff like that. I was like, this is tight.
Right.
But it just felt like too kiddish for me. And it felt like it was too kiddish, and like, you know, but like I liked the lead. I like the girl that plays her. She just hasn't had something good to be in. I feel she needs something better. She needs something stronger. Miss Marvel asked, but I'm not gonna blame that because, you know, they fell into a lot of holes. They quarantined, and then they also, when they were promoting the movie, the writer's strike happened, so you can't promote it. But I went to see the movie. I paid money to see the movie. It was ass, and I'm allowed to say that because I paid money to see it. I supported it, so I can give my fucking opinion. You got my 2 cents. Now here's my 2 cents. So it's like,
they got your $25, bruh. So where's that going in your opinion?
Popcorn. I don't know, man. Like,
because getting people out to the movies is tough, especially when you can get it at home. Like, I understand certain movies, like, okay, yeah, unless you are just super tight on money or don't care about movies, you don't want to see Avatar in the crib. Yes, I get like movies like that.
That's an event film.
That's what I mean. Event films.
James Cameron is an event film. So it's like James Cameron is an event film. Christopher Nolan is an event film.
Right.
they drop everybody going to see. It's billion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think things are also moving towards like, I don't know. So it's like I went to see Godzilla -1 about 2-3 weeks ago. That's all in Japanese. The whole movie's in Japanese. I had to
Really?
watch it in subtitles and shit like that. Like
Where'd you see it?
here they've been playing it. They run it here. They run it in America.
Oh wow.
They because it's got an American release, and I kind of fuck with that
Really?
because at least we're going outside of the box now. Everything
you.
Everywhere All at Once is my newest, like the newest movie that's come out. That is my favorite movie. Like I'm like, this is on my list for
You told me that
my
last time.
favorite films. Everything Everywhere All at Once. Now, this isn't a foreign film, but it's done by some guys that are creative. And I'm watching it, and it's also produced by the Russo brothers. So the Russo brothers did Infinity War and Endgame.
Oh, okay.
So like I'm like, oh, okay, and I like them. They started off on Community. They started off shooting on Community. They're the ones that did the paintball episode, like the original paintball episode. Like they goats. So I'm like, I fuck with them, and damn, I think I lost my train of thought. But Everything Everywhere All at Once. I love that movie. Parasite. I love that movie.
Bro, I love that movie.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like
And Last Train to Busan.
Last Train is kind of that's goated. Everybody loved Last Train. So it's like, I don't know, man. It's like good movies are coming out. Even like A24. A big thing people need to switch to, and I can't say that because I'm like, people need to switch to going to smaller budgets because like they're putting too much money into it. But that's only really for Marvel movies.
Yeah, well, that's only really for huge studio movies.
You know what I'm saying?
It seems like all the movies that are being deemed, critically acclaimed and cool are not huge budget movies nowadays. So
we going back.
Yeah, unless you're doing something that it's a superhero movie. We need $200 million to, or we're doing something like The Little Mermaid. We need that back. If it's not, once again, which are somewhat event films, if it's not that, then like, what are we spending $100 million on a rom-com for?
But Blumhouse has been doing great.
Yeah.
A24 has been killing it. You know what I'm saying? They have Talk to Me, that did pretty well. They had Talk to Me, that did pretty well. A24, the smaller houses are doing well. They're just making good content. Like
Well, once again, I think that's the other thing though. What you just said. They found a way to do that model. They're like, well, we're not putting this much money into it. You know what I mean? We're not gonna do that. Oh, you can tighten it right there.
Yeah. Okay, wrong way. There it is. Yeah, no, they shit.
They
Damn shit, man. We but no, I don't know. I kind of like the way things are going. Like it's kind of cool because it's like also like Marvel's starting to listen to the fans, so they starting to like change up and do different things, and like they bringing back the original Daredevil, and the Charlie Cox from Netflix. They bringing back the original Daredevil.
I always think of Ben Affleck.
Oh no, God!
I know that wasn't a good one.
I felt so bad. All right, people beat my ass on it. People beat my ass on this opinion. I like Batman vs Superman. I'm sorry. I know people is like, oh, Batman versus you like Batman versus Superman. That movie's so ass. You got something to say?
I mean, I don't like Batman versus Superman. It's got the whole Martha shit. Like,
see, and everybody's like, oh, Martha. I didn't even realize both they mamas had the same name. So I'm over here like, Martha. I thought that was clever.
Wait. Batman and Superman both have their mom.
Yes.
yeah,
They got the same mom?
No, same. They moms got the same name.
They got different dads.
They Oh no. So I thought it was clever because I'm like, okay, what would stop a deranged man who decides to beat up poor people in the middle of the night and put on a bat cape? What would stop, because his parents were killed in the alley?
Right.
What would stop a deranged man whose whole mission is derived from his trauma of Martha getting killed, and then this alien's like, you gotta save Martha, and he's like, what? Why would you say that name? Why would you say that my mom's name? I'm like, oh shit, yeah, that nigga is crazy. I mean, that might snap the nigga out of it. And then also it's like seeing Superman get blown up in outer space by a nuclear bomb and then being regenerated by the sun. Like I read comic books. Okay. I read that. I saw those panels. So now I never thought I would see those panels live.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
I never thought I would see the best Batman action scene where this nigga is just killing niggas in a warehouse, just killing niggas. I'm like, God damn, this shit hard. And then I never thought I'd see Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman all fighting Doomsday, and all Batman can do is be like, oh shit, and just dive out of the way. Like, he can't do anything
he
but
doesn't
jump.
have powers.
He doesn't. So I'm watching the movies like, he doesn't have powers.
See, that was why Batman was always, I'm not a big superhero guy, but Batman was always my favorite.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have powers. Because it was it was the most grounded one. And I really did like Spider-Man, like those first Spider-Man.
They're great.
They're incredible.
But the Batman, I'm tired of seeing realistic Batman. I want to see Batman fight aliens and shit. So everybody loved the Batman, right? But it kind of pissed me off because there's a scene where Batman goes to Penguin's Club and he goes and knocks on the door. And then they open it and there's Penguin there. And then they laugh at him and close the door in his face. And I said, not my Batman. You can't.
Yeah.
I was like, my Batman's just supposed to appear behind you and fuck shit up. Right. But this nigga is getting doors closed in his face. This is insane. And then, okay, he got in, he beat him up. But then he was too emo. I really got taken out of the movie.
With the eyeliner?
The eyeliner was crazy, bro. Yeah, but when this nigga, he got his face blown up. He got a bomb blown up in his face. But not even that part. When he told Alfred, you're not my dad. I said, we doing this now, bro? Yeah. I'm like, this the only nigga that love you. And you talking about you not my dad. I don't need my Bruce Wayne to be this
And
emo,
not only
bro.
that, I think we would have covered this by now.
We're
pretty old. You're not my dad is somewhere around 12, 15.
I'll give you 17, 18. Hey. I'll give you 18.
But past
I'll give you 20. Especially if your dad died when you were 17. I'll give you till 20. Yeah, your mom starts dating. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
The guy comes in the house.
But he doesn't have a mom either. Let's not forget.
He don't got nobody.
So I don't think you say you're not my dad at grown
I was giving
age.
a reason why a grown man would say, you're not my dad.
Not Batman.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you have to have a dad. Like you have to have at least a dad or a mom. To pull that. To pull the you're not my dad.
Because other than that, it's like you're just shitting on anyone trying to help you.
That loves you.
Yeah, I'm just trying to help. I don't have to do this.
Nigga, I know I'm not your dad. Like, what?
Do you see where you live? I
am your butler, nigga. I'm aware. Like, what? I'm on salary, nigga. I got a room.
I have quarters. I have quarters. That's it. I call you Master Wayne.
Are you fucking kidding me? I'm not your dad, duh. Bitch.
I don't see my kids because of your ass.
I never see my kids.
Because isn't there a storyline Alfred has kids?
Well, fuck that show.
What show was that?
Pennyworth.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, the Alfred TV show. My whole thing is like, eventually they got to the point where they were like, hey, you know, it'd be fine if we did a show about Commissioner Gordon and let's have Batman as a little boy. That's fine, right? And then let's put Jada Pinkett in it. Boom. And then they said, you know what?
Was that where they messed up?
You know what? Let's have a show about Batman's butler.
Well, they're trying to, they're like, if 50 Cent can do it, we have Batman IPO.
But
Batman, you're telling me that this nigga can do it with Ghost and all these other shows, but I can't do it with Batman? And guess what? They were shown.
You have to understand. I understand 50 can do it. Yeah, but like, I don't.
Yeah,
how can
I know
how
what
can I
you're
phrase-
trying to say.
How can I phrase
It's a
this?
different type of people watching the
There's
content.
levels. It's like, no, I don't even want to say levels. I don't want to say levels because the levels. But like on some G shit, like
No, I feel
50
you.
Cent doesn't have Batman budgets.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, I know you know, but
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
like 50 made what he could with what he had.
Yeah.
And
does an incredible job at that.
At what he
yeah,
does.
Yeah.
He markets to his people. You know who else did that?
Tyler Perry. Listen, you're on the train and I see exactly where you're trucking.
You know who marketed to I know who my market is and I'm feeding them?
Adam Sandler.
Yeah. I know who my fucking market is.
I will get Adam Sandler.
Oh, he put his
I think that's the thing though. What he figured out, which I gotta respect. He weirdly knows how to. I think that's the thing. His market is basically everybody. So then when he comes with something like Uncut Gems or things like that, everybody still goes and sees it.
Mm-hmm.
Which is just genius. Whereas it's like in the 50 or the Tyler Perry or it's literally race-based.
Yeah, no, because when Tyler Perry was Alex Cross, I said, this nigga don't even know how to hold a gun. Like, bro, like I said.
Whose idea was this? It's a Fincher movie.
Pull it up,
It's
Jamie.
a Fincher movie.
Did Fincher do Alex Cross? Or did he produce? He must have produced. He didn't direct it.
He did something. I know that.
I know Tyler Perry was in Gone Girl.
Oh, yeah.
Gone Girl's a fine movie.
Very good movie.
Like, Gone Girl is a perfect. I love Gone Girl, actually.
Yeah. No, I watched it recently. That's a very
oh my God. You know what's so great about Gone Girl is because we know he ain't do that shit. And we still like, did you do it?
The whole movie. It's like, I don't think she'd go this far.
She wouldn't do that. And then Ben Affleck's face, he played that shit so perfectly dumb that everybody, I'm like, he did that shit.
Yeah.
And we're in on it.
Rob Cohen directed it.
Triple fucking X.
Triple X.
And then he said, you know who's a badass?
Who?
Tyler Perry. And we're going to make him Alex Cross.
I guess, what's his name wasn't available? Samuel L. Jackson.
I mean, I would have believed that.
I would have loved Samuel L. Jackson. Anything Samuel L. Jackson is in, I'm down.
I went to see the movie where he was a cop harassing people.
Oh, Lakeview Terrace.
Yeah, I went to see that in theaters.
I was like, fantastic movie. I don't understand why you would not.
I met Jada Pinkett's brother at this event.
Who?
Jada Pinkett's brother. So he basically like does everything for Overbook. Like he's a producer at Overbook. So like he's over the Kung Fu show on Netflix. What's it called? Cobra Kai.
Okay.
Like he's over that. Like he is a producer for them.
Okay.
So I met them and everybody was talking to him. And like they were like asking like real deep questions, and people don't understand me and my humor, and everybody thinks I'm stupid. So they like I'll say something knowing it's stupid,
right?
And everybody be like, and so like everybody's asking them these serious questions, and I was like, "Hey, bro, I loved you in Lakeview Terrace. Did you really piss yourself, or did you like? Was it like how'd you do that scene?" And everybody was just like.
Why did you do this?
I
like getting a reaction.
I love chaos. All right, so like one of the producers on the current show I'm working on, I love him. I love him to death. He's my man's, right? And he was a producer on Barbie.
Okay.
Titus, like, you know what I'm saying? So they're talking, they're like, I can't believe Margot didn't get a Oscar nomination, man. She deserved it, man. And the entire time I hear them talk, all I'm thinking is my head is like, if Ryan Gosling wins an Oscar for Barbie, he's gonna kill himself. Like I'm just thinking in my head, like
Right.
If Ryan Gosling wins an Oscar for Barbie, Ryan Gosling is going to be so livid. He's going to be
Wow.
so angry.
You know what's crazy? It's funny because I've never had that thought, but yeah.
He's going to be so angry.
Because he's done some really great shit.
He does great shit.
And then, like, you know what it really is? It's not even that. It's the fact that your Oscar will say Barbie. That's all it is. It's literally, you could literally, I would be like, could you just, like, I'm not even
He's going to
mad.
piss on it like Kanye.
He's not doing that. Because he works in Hollywood where people don't do things like that. Everyone's so PC.
He's going to do that shit. Even Mendez is going to be like, no, don't put it in the toilet.
It's bullshit.
Barbie? Fuck you and fuck that baby and fuck Barbie. He's going to go nuts.
Yeah, that is kind of.
He's going to go nuts. But the thing is, like, so the producer's talking. He's like, damn, Margot should have won that Oscar. I'm also going to need you to cut this part out a little later.
Okay.
Okay. Let me finish this movie.
Okay.
Before you put this section in. But no, so then he's like, he's talking about it and he's like, yeah, and I turned to him and I'm like, hey man, listen, y'all made all the money. You know what I'm saying? And I love you, man, but I know everybody eats your dick about Barbie. So can I just be honest with you real quick? And then I wanted to be like, Barbie fucking sucked. Like, but instead I was like, Barbie was a Marvel movie for girls. And then he turned to me. He's been cool the entire time. He turned to me and said, so a movie about the feminist plight is a Marvel movie? You're comparing it to a Marvel movie now? And in my head, I was like, this is the fucking problem.
Well, it's just ironic. It's the way that we do, like, really? Like, I mean, it's just weird that, I get it, to flip it on its head. That's cool that they made, Barbie about, like, feminism. But it's, yeah.
No, listen, saying that something is a Marvel movie for girls is the highest level of compliment coming from me because I love Marvel movies. I love graphic novels. I love that shit. So it's not an insult to me, but to him, I think he took it as a little bit of a slight.
Well,
but I'm like, I didn't understand when Barbie ran downstairs and was in the room with the old woman and the music turned like this is something special and important happened. And I'm just like, what's happening? I don't know who this is. Is she T'Challa? Is she like the T'Challa of the Barbie universe?
The T'Challa.
Like, is she the Easter egg? Is she
No, it's just
so I'm like, but the thing also is I also wasn't the market. So like
that's what I was gonna say too, though. I think that's exactly what you were saying earlier about superhero movies. Like,
and you see how I come back to my point. I'm not the market, and it's like I think it might be. I might not like it. Like it's not a movie for me.
But it wasn't for me.
It wasn't made for me.
The whole product wasn't made for me. All of it, like, you know what I mean? When I say product, I mean even the product that you're selling this off of, the toy, wasn't made for me.
The only reason, I think it just was like a beautiful storm. Like Oppenheimer, Christopher Nolan's dropping his movie.
Right.
Barbie, Barbenheimer. So now everybody's like, oh, I'm going to see this in the morning and this at night. I still ain't seen Oppenheimer.
They did the Kanye 50 Cent.
They did the Kanye 50 Cent. I left school and went to Coconuts.
Coconuts.
Yeah,
Remember the fucking nuts?
I left school, went to Coconuts, and bought both them motherfucking CDs.
I had both.
Was playing them during lunch.
Like, I think I went to Target or Best Buy, but yeah, I had both of them.
Oh my God.
There were a lot more 50 CDs, but hey.
Hey man, listen.
They both sold a
shit ton.
Grip.
Yeah, that's $1 million. That what was how much did that?
I know. I think Kanye sold something like 900 something thousand.
50 did like 7 or 6.
Yeah, let me see. Cause that That we need more gimmicks like that.
They shit, Jay-Z been doing that to Nas for fucking years.
Yeah, but I mean, you know,
Nas been stepping on all of Jay-Z been stepping on all of Nas's releases.
The Graduation, a staggering 957,000, and 50 Cent topped out at 691,000.
So
But that's
700.
still a lot of fucking albums. Bro.
People don't do that at all.
No chance. Like nowadays, no.
It's funny.
22,000 people are like, hey.
It's also funny how people are dropping in like our big song like Overnight Celebrity just went platinum.
I saw that
this year. And I said,
Well, you know why? Because how many people were buying a Twista album? We got to remember that. And then, but
I think there were two versions of the song because one of them was on
Kanye's album. But then that's also his first album.
Yeah.
So then it's like, and then you got to remember they might have sold a single of that too, but it wasn't digital. Now people just will repeat. Think of how many times people played Celebrity Overnight on CD in their cars.
Yeah.
And there's no accounting for that.
Yeah, you're right.
They just paid that preliminary, $9.99 or $12, $14.99, whatever.
You're right.
Remember when Borders used to sell CDs for ungodly prices? And so did Barnes and Noble. They used to have like $25, $29.99, $29.99 DVDs.
Remember there was a Barnes and Nobles inside the Grove?
Yeah. Remember when people read?
You remember books?
Remember books? Fucking stupid.
Paperbacks.
I listen to Audible. I do listen to Audible.
No, I love driving. I like driving. I like going on long trip. Like driving and cooking are like two like cool, chill.
I've been cooking this last week.
I loved it. It's so cathartic. It's just chill, bro. It's just like you could turn on whatever show, just start cutting your ingredients. Like I love that shit. Driving and cooking. And so when I drive, I either listen to audiobooks or I listen to comic book arts. Like I listen to like somebody read an entire comic book or a graphic novel or an event comic. And so like that's how I know all of these comics. I know the X-Men comics like and everything like that. I just have somebody read them to me on YouTube.
Damn.
Okay,
that's smart.
Comics Explained.
Comics Explained.
So
do you do you have YouTube Premium? Huh.
Fuck yeah, that's the only thing that I'm gonna make sure I pay for.
Because you're like, I'm not dealing with all these.
No, because I watch too much YouTube.
I'm starting to watch so much YouTube. I'm like, I might have to invest.
Watch out for the wormhole because I found myself watching people shine knives and then for the next 2 weeks, I just watch people re-shine knives and restore old guns and restore old swords, and I'm like, this is amazing
because there's people doing all this stuff.
Yeah, but then you don't even realize this got like 10 million views of a nigga just for 2 hours just restoring a knife from 1765 that's rusted. Or I watch there's a show it's about guys who make bootleg liquor. I think it's called Bootleggers.
Okay, or Moonshiners?
Yes.
Yeah, Moonshiners. I've heard of that.
Oh my God.
I've never actually watched
There's a guy named Duggar and Dale. Like they are my goats, bro. I love Moonshiners. And like there's a black dude that comes in and he makes some and then sometimes they teams up with Duggar.
Guys?
Yes.
Okay, I gotta check out Moonshine.
And then he's like their nemesis sometimes, and they have beef, and then the cops beat. So he played them. Mike and Jerry screwed Duggar and tried to start selling in his territory, and then and Duggar was like, "That's not gonna happen."
So why do they do? Because it's just way high, like more alcohol.
Yeah, I mean, it's just higher proofs.
Higher proof.
Like
right.
they're really like they're distilling this stuff. Like they'll do it in a backwood, like in the deep in the woods. Find a place, build up the whole thing. Like they'll put like they build it up like in the woods, and then they just let it drip. And they're like, I'm gonna make me a mango coconut shine today, and he'll like get like all the raisins, like
Why is this illegal? Because it can kill people. That's strong.
Yeah, and just it's big business. You know, alcohol is big business. So
Oh,
it's
right,
like, you
so you
know,
can't
if
be
you don't have a distillery, if you don't have a license for the distillery, if you don't have the money for that, if you don't have the infrastructure for that, if you don't, you know, how it's like Kanye trying to get into the damn fashion industry.
Right.
When he's
Right.
like, bro, I need somebody to fund me.
We
Like,
already have a
Kanye,
system
you're-
for this.
Yeah, nah, if you want to come in, and it's the same with that. And they just some good old boys from Alabama that been doing this. They daddy been doing it. They daddy been
But
doing
who
it.
do they sell to? Just people down there?
They show it sometimes. Sometimes they sell it to bars. They'll sell it. They'll go to New Orleans and sell it to a lot of places in New Orleans. And like people will be like, yeah, let me just get 5 gallons of it. And then they'll do an order and then they'll make it in the backwoods, pitch it up.
That's right.
And then sell it. It's shit hard, bro.
See, I've been watching a whole lot of outdoor shit. Like, you watch Outdoor Boys?
No.
Okay, so it's this guy. He goes out there with. Sometimes he takes his son, but he does crazy shit. Like builds. Like he'll camp with no tent outside, but then he knows how to like set the ground, put the fire out.
Oh, I just saw. Oh no, that's the one I just saw.
He's crazy. Like there's one where he
there was
like
one
has
that
this
he was in a
igloo.
tent and the wolves were circling him, and like I just saw this like a couple days ago, bro. Hell yeah.
Like, bro, this shit is crazy. See, this is why I gotta pay for the damn.
Yeah, what are you doing? This doesn't look like YouTube Premium. I haven't seen commercials in years.
You said this doesn't look like YouTube Premium.
Yeah, I haven't seen a commercial in 8. I just saw that. He was like, I gotta call my wife. Yeah, he be digging out little.
Bro, it's insane. Like,
and he be digging it and jumping out.
bro. I'm like, I don't know.
Wait, what is he doing?
He's building a shelter and then he's gonna sleep in this shelter. And then he like it's crazy.
So you see right here, this is going to be my bed tonight, but it's not exactly flat. And I'd also like to push that wall back a little bit so I'm not right up against the ice.
So literally just shoveling out there. And then he makes the food. He has like his whole like setup. It's pretty sick to watch because I learned like how you could do some of this shit if you wanted to. This guy's a lawyer.
There's also this other guy who picks locks. And like
I've heard of that guy.
Yeah, he just picks a lock. He'll just like pick it and then just like they'll be like, you bet you can't pick this lock, and he'll just slap 2 of those locks together and they'll unlock. He'll be like, oh really? And then lock it again and then slap it again and be like, yeah, you think I'm lying? Like,
Let's see, what's this thing?
lock pick guy. Oh,
Lock
that's some
picker
good
guy.
rice. Oh, 2 more days. I'm on Whole30.
Oh, you doing the keto?
It's basically keto.
I try not to. I've been off the rice. I've been off the bread. All that.
It's been 28 days. This is the 28th, right?
Uh huh.
It's 28 days. I haven't eaten any rice. I can't do any oats, grains. All I can eat is protein, vegetables, and fruits.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Yeah.
And
I had salmon today. I had a sockeye salmon.
Yeah.
And then some vegetables.
Nigga, I'm going right back to pizza on the 31st. I don't give a motherfuck, bro. Everybody's like, you should have.
You don't feel great though.
I feel fine.
Nigga said I feel fine. I felt fine before. I was happier.
My poop is, is better. The
Yeah,
long strands.
not
it's
all-
not
not
like
all that
broken up and
nonsense.
it's not. Yeah, it's not looking funny. It looked good, but
It looked
good.
It looked
It looked good.
Look at you. People stared at you. Looking gross. Oh, man. But yeah, so I want to find the lock picker guy.
Just type in lock picker. He also
I did.
does,
There's
he does
no-
lock picking and he does. Yeah, that's DMAC. I think maybe not. Is it McNally? I don't know. Fuck.
He said no.
I think it's
It
McNally.
got to be McNally. You know criminals have internet, right? Thanks for finding it. So he's taking the lock.
Where's the sound? He be talking.
Oh, he's talking through it.
Yeah.
I thought he was just reading.
Nah, he
I'm
be
like-
roasting nigga.
You're going to love this new design. Whereas other companies create high-quality products with innovative key systems in an effort to provide security, Masterlock has once again gone and done the expected. Instead, they have created this camouflage design that comes complete with the covering in an effort to hide their insecurity. You're going to love
He's also a professional knife thrower.
Unlock the big one.
What do you think about these bad boys?
You are using a Masterlock Magnum Model 736. Masterlock claims it has maximum pick resistance with a 5-pin cylinder. It's actually a 6-pin cylinder that they sell with a missing pin stack. Either way, these locks can be opened using a technique called comb picking, which hardly requires any skill. Comb picking has been around for a very long time, and it's one of the easiest techniques to guard against in a lock, as all you have to do is have your pin stacks balanced so they can't be compressed completely above the shear line. The Pro Series is actually the exact same lock, except this one actually has its 6-pin stack. Normally a lock operates with the key pins below the shear line and the driver pins above. With exceptionally disappointing locks, a tool such as a comb pick can be used to force everything above the shear line.
Yeah, bro. He show you how to break into houses.
Damn. Like, wait, so this isn't good.
I mean,
it's sick content, but like,
it's
there's some nigga at home like,
yeah, but it's like, if you want to find it, you gonna find it. Like, if you want to find how to pick a lock, you gonna find how to pick a lock. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not my fault I'm showing you my hobby. Like,
yeah, good point. But I mean, your hobby is picking locks. That's kind of.
Hey man, autism is real, and when people find what they like,
that is true.
Like,
they go in,
they hone in on it.
I guess the nigga who made locks had to be that way, right?
Right.
Good point. Yeah. The whole industry.
The whole industry. How can we make it harder? Like that pause.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about OnlyFans for a minute.
Sorry, yeah.
The whole industry.
Iggy Azalea, man, she needed.
Yeah, everybody wants her to make an OnlyFans.
She got OnlyFans. She make a lot of money on OnlyFans, but she not.
Who's
like,
the number one? It's like
OnlyFans.
Black China.
Yeah, I think Iggy Azalea
and Cardi B. I think.
And Cardi B, but they don't be fucking, so I don't really understand what's the point. Well,
because like people actually would care to even just hear like unreleased music on there.
Not me.
Well, definitely not me.
Not me. I would.
Mia Khalifa, Bella Thorne,
Mia
Black
Khalifa?
China, Bella Delphi, Cardi B, Amber Rose, Bad Baby.
But see, Amber Rose, maybe if you was like fucking, but you not.
I mean, Tyga. Yeah, I mean that's not what they're doing on.
Well, that's the only way you're getting my money.
Well, yeah. They
see, let Cardi B be like, oh, I'm fucking tonight on OnlyFans, but you gotta watch first. Take my money.
Yeah, well, I mean, do you want to see Offset? I don't really want to see Offset.
It don't have to be Offset. I just need to see her get fucked. I don't have to be. Honestly, I don't give a fuck who it is. I just want to see her get fucked. Like, that's all. Like,
Cardi
it ain't gonna bother me none. Fuck her.
It ain't gonna bother me none. It's just quality content for your subscribers.
This is what OnlyFans is.
They're trying to not make it that.
And the thing is, it's like, yeah, man, like, I'm fine with it. If it's some good content that I really want to see.
Some good content.
If it's some good content, I won't even steal your content.
It's funny how good content is subjective.
Exactly.
That's the beauty of OnlyFans. And Patreon.
Yeah, but like they be playing simps, bro. They be you're not fucking, you just in a bikini. Oh, it's my bikini today.
Yeah,
I want to see Ruby Rose suck dick, bro. I'm sick of this. Like, I'm sick of this shit, bro. Oh my God.
When the chips are down, I'm sure you'll be able to see it. One of these days, when the money's tight.
I want to see India Love.
But you know what I wonder though?
Mm-hmm.
They probably it's probably all in the messages.
Well,
that's what you're probably not doing.
Yeah, but they can't risk like sending it to somebody because then they're just gonna post it themselves or make money. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, if you like Iggy Azalea, you can't. Even if somebody's like, I'm gonna give you 100,000 for you to send me a video of you doing the thing. You know what I'm saying? She gonna send it to him,
and then it's cooked.
It's up.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
You can't hide that shit.
Well, now people are making AI news of Taylor Swift. So
amazing.
That's what I think. That's where it's all headed. Like, I think you're gonna be on OnlyFans talking to a girl for whatever $5 a message or whatever the dumb fuck.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be an AI bot, which it already is a lot of times.
Yeah.
Then on top of that, you're gonna have girls sending when it gets good, girls sending pictures, and that they didn't even have to take.
So I'm gonna say this about what I just said about Taylor Swift. It's amazing until it happens to you.
Exactly.
So it's like you kind of gotta be like be sensitive to that
Mhm.
because it's like that is still a woman going through all that, and like getting people like making AI of her getting and doing things like that's terrible. But also, I can literally say the same thing in an enthusiastic way. Be like, she is a woman, you know what I'm saying? And they putting in that shit hard, bro. Like, it's two sides of it. Like, it's like
it is. I mean, that's what that whole industry is going. It's gonna get weird because now it's like we already have the catfish photos and the people photoshopping. No, it is, but man,
it's weird.
Now you throw in whatever. I'm just gonna face swap, like literally.
Listen, man, throw.
You can say everything's fake now.
Like if somebody has some nudes out, you can just be like,
Bruh,
That's AI.
you can't.
My penis is much larger than that.
You know, it's like yes, I want to see Rihanna getting back shots, like, and then they can do that,
and they have the technology. You used to have to be Chris Brown.
That is
now.
That is awful. Y'all need to stop.
Don't
stop. We need the technology to get better. You know what I'm saying? Like oh God, I don't know. We'll see.
Well, this has been a very fun shit talking session. I think we need to do this weekly.
You want to do it weekly?
We need to do a weekly, like a weekly wrap up of all the stuff that happened that week, and then just our opinions on it.
Well,
very quickly also, planes. Have you felt very safe on planes lately?
I've never felt safe on planes.
That Alaska Airlines thing. Did you see
with
that?
The plane just
fucking and the side just came off.
The side of the airplane came off.
The side of the airplane came off, like while in the air.
It's like a 800, like the last.
It's a Boeing plane.
It wasn't even an old plane. It was one of their newer planes.
Yeah, it's called like the Boeing 66
Max
something.
or
Max
something.
Yeah. And they're starting to they said they're not gonna use them anymore. I'm going through all my.
Well, I mean, but Boeing got a chokehold on the industry. You need new planes. Who else is big enough?
Come on, bro.
The blown-off door plug of an Alaska Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 9.
It's just like this. They in the air, just blew off.
What if you didn't have your seatbelt on?
Exactly. Everybody luckily did, and there was a little boy right next to the hole
who were supposed to be in that exit aisle seat.
Didn't make the flight.
Didn't make the flight.
And then, the crazy thing about that is, so why didn't somebody take the exit row? Because it's like, if I'm not leaving no empty exit row, if nobody in the exit row.
Well, see, that's because you're taller. See, I won't do that just because the seats don't go back, and that's a problem.
That is a problem, especially on longer flights. And remember, I told you I'm about to rack up these miles because I'm only trying to fly business at first, man. I'm sick of this.
Yeah. No, it's becoming a thing where it's very uncomfortable. And they don't they're not trying.
They're not trying. They're trying to make it smaller.
Did you see with the seats in the? Oh my God!
It's like it's disgusting when you lean back. You're on someone's legs. Like
yeah. Let me see the new.
On the plane, and the side of the plane was on fire, and it was like going through. Yes, nigga, we are in danger.
There was another plane that was on fire.
Who the fuck's supposed to sit here? Who the fuck?
What?
Yeah,
that's low key inhumane. That's low key
farting, right? That's what I think. Just farting all in your face.
That is inhumane, and that's actually crazy. That's scary. That's wild, bro.
So like think about this. Think about this. When the plane goes down, because planes will go down, it does happen. When one of these planes goes down, look at her legs. They're
done.
Oh, you're done.
What do you mean
No, like planes go nothing's 100%. Right? You know what I mean? Like a plane will go down in the future. Planes have gone down in the past. It's just one of those things. But if one of those with that seating arrangement were to go down, you're cooked. You're cooked.
You mean land?
No, like if there was just like or crash landing or something like that. The seating, everything would drop on. Yeah, it wouldn't be very good. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, we need to do this weekly.
I'm down to do it weekly. Let's fucking go. This was pretty natural and easy, right?
It's very easy.
It didn't seem like too much of a push.
No, and especially have some more topics.
Yeah, man.
But we find topics.
I've known you for too long. I've known you since I was 17.
Yeah,
because
I was
17,
16.
18,
16, 17. Yeah,
because I met you right before I went to college.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a year or two before I went to college.
Because I came out to New Jersey right before I went to college.
Yep. And we were hanging out with who?
Take that.
Oh no!
It's
the diddly man.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I love you, Quincy. I don't.
He doesn't listen to this.
But
But if you do, hey, would love to have you on.
Yeah, man. I miss and love you. I do. You were one of my. What the fuck happened, bro?
That whole. I don't know.
I hit him one time and he was just. I was like, bro, man, where you been, bro? Like it was like some real heartfelt. I was drunk and I was like, I was in a strip club. And I had just left the Directors Guild Awards, and I was at the strip club. I was with Will Smith's nephew, and cool dude, love that man. And I just started hitting Quincy like, yo, because his cousin, they were having a party at his house or something. I was like, yo, where you been, bro? Like, why haven't I? He was like, man, he hit me back. He was like, yeah, I'm around. I was like, man, I miss you, bro. You was around when my dad died and after. I was like, yo, bro, what happened? Where you been? He was like, I don't know what I said, but he was like, oh, you sound weird now. And I was like, what? And I read back the text and I was like, no, that's normal. I was like, that's normal.
I didn't identify it as it being this deep. I'm gonna go back to whatever I was doing.
Yeah, all right. Good reaching out to you, man.
You sound weird now. Though, man, I think it's different kinds of people in this world, and also when you're in certain environments, with certain types of people.
And listen, man, your dad is Puff Daddy. Well, your dad is Al B. Shore and Puff Daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like you're different. You live a different life, bro. And love you, miss you.
Stay black,
please, please, and thank you.
But all right, man. We'll wrap this up.
Please and thank you.
Thank you, man. This was a lot of fun. Yeah, we'll do this next week. We'll do another Sunday.
I'm here.
My dog.
My
we
boy.
out. Peace.